but she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. I don't know whether to be sad and start talking about the depressing moment, or just to move on and start talking about the happiness. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who should be commentating on this, but I'm still gonna play, because it's a free country. And the internet is a free land. Well, mostly. But she's satisfied for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Alright, let's get started baking. I'm gonna bake some brownies this month. I don't know when, but they're gonna be nice. And I kinda wanna make them now just because I'm starving. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Spilled fluid? Spilled fluid? Excuse me, what kind is a fluid? And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Batman, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, you frickin' dingus! Of course. Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. I mean, I'm talking like a girl. Oh, frick. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. I just realized something. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And I bet all of my friends are getting that notification. Hey, your buddy's playing anime. Oh, God. How am I going to explain this to him? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the CRIP out of it! After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my fingers toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the CRAP out of you next! I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. We're going back into the romantic kind of corny stuff. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, great. This doesn't look perverse at all. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know, I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You don't do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, looking off the ice. Man, Batman, you're bold! What? Did you seriously just, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Hey, I just noticed the icing's out and her finger is gone. Her face is entirely red. Batman, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? That's... What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, hooray! It's The Sims 2! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Oh my god, let's start freaking out! I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning... Oh, you should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Great. How it smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make strips or other patterns. Where did I get the scratch from? Which one of you cats scratched me in my sleep? But you can use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Come on, we're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing! Let's just do the icing! Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it, without giving me a chance to think about before. Natsuki quickly moves on. Good, we don't have to linger on that corny moment. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Oh, come on, Natsuki. You can't be a baker and not know the two-stomach rule. You got 2 stomachs, right? I've got 4 because I just like food. But to the 2-stomach rule, man. On the right side, that's your normal food stomach, right? And on the left side, that's your sugar food. Sugar, just lots of junk food side. You can eat a cupcake and still be hungry enough for dinner. Zora is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. If I were there, you'd be down 20. And she would still eat dinner. So would I. Actually, maybe not. I'm not really a food person. I'm more of just sugar. Just sugar. And chocolate. Mainly chocolate. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Yeah. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. Pressing enter, but nothing's happening. What the F? More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? I mean, you kinda did. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Itsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Batman, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh god, the music stopped again, why? Why? Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Oh no. No. You can leave, you know. It was a great day. I didn't mean anything of what I just said. Please get out. I can't handle corny scenes. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision. This is why I don't read romance novels. I mentioned that earlier, right? That I don't read romance novels? I don't think I mentioned it near enough. Along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths, not the other word, against me. I felt it. Felt what? For a while now. Exclamation marks! Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Batman. Sayori? Just now we weren't... It's okay, Batman. I just stopped by to say hi. Well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki, thank God for Sayori. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. Why are you crying if you're really happy then? That's all that matters to me. No, it doesn't. No, frick. Oh, frick. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Batman? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Oh, no. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Batman. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. No. Don't be Ike. You'll get no sympathy from me. No. No, Sayori. No, it wouldn't be better if you weren't here. In fact, it'd be boring. This game would be lame. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Dots. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Batman. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Batman? What are you scared of, Sayori? God dang it, I ruin everything, don't I? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. You'll find another! I tried to think of something heartfelt and just nice, but I couldn't. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Batman, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. That's how I felt about my crush. and that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. You shouldn't do that, but okay. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Where the F are your parents? Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's your parents, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Sayori. Well, it'd be a lie if I said the first one, because he obviously likes Natsuki. And lying would just result in a bitter end. But I'm scared if I choose the second one, Sayori's not gonna be happy. I don't like decisions! I don't like making decisions! Why can't we just have a game where there's no decisions? Sorry, Sayori. You'll always be my dearest friend. Whatever you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I don't think you do, Batman. I promise I'll help things get back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh no, Sayori, no. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I thought you said that. Whatever. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Batman. I trust you with anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can do this without the neighbors calling the police, but I'll try. No, I don't want to. I woke up both of my cats. Sorry, I tried to be quiet. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. That's... Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I should have just lied. Oh, F. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Get her a therapist! She needs a doctor! Isn't there a doctor in the house? Where's her parents? Where's Batman's parents? Oh, well, they're dead. Where's her parents? I'm helplessly standing in front of my house. I didn't read that. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. You could have dragged her to a therapist. I mean, therapy doesn't always help, but it's an option. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. You know what sounds good right about now? The chocolate pie in my fridge. This chapter is long. It's the day of the festival. I think I'll end it here. It's 3. Wow. Okay. Let's go to page 3. Anyway. Wow. I'm not gonna say anything yet. I'll leave it for the end. Bye.